Our sign language interpreter is Yula Nzale. Friday night starts now, and detectives probing the murder of Edward Maingi Ndegwa at Kenyatta National Hospital have revealed that CCTV cameras in the ward where the incident occurred were not functioning. While police acknowledge that this could complicate the investigations, detectives say they have gathered sufficient evidence to charge Kennedy Kalombotole with the murder. And as Franklin Wala reports, the accused lawyer is demanding his client's release from police custody to seek medical attention, citing a well-known mental illness. The lawyer claims police rushed to make an arrest without adequate evidence and accuses authorities of using a mentally unstable patient as a scapegoat to conceal the real perpetrator behind the Kenyatta Hospital murders.
Kennedy Kalombotole is the man police believe is behind the recent tragic killings reported at Kenyatta National Hospital. Despite his calm and unassuming appearance, Kalombotole has been linked to at least 2 gruesome murders, both victims killed in cold blood in the same ward where he was also receiving treatment. The similarities in the manner of death and location have raised serious concerns about patient safety at the facility. The suspect is said to be homeless and suffers from diabetes among other chronic illness. He was first admitted to the ICU at Kenyatta National Hospital in November 2022, but was later transferred to the general ward after stabilization. With no known relatives, Kennedy remained at the facility as KNH worked to trace his family. In June 2024, the hospital secured a care home for him, but shortly after being relocated, he fell ill and was readmitted. He remained under KNH care until February 2025, when he was linked to the shocking murder of Gilbert Kinyua, whose body was found with a slit throat near Kennedy's hospital bed. While police suspected Kennedy's involvement, there wasn't enough evidence to charge him at the time. Investigators requested the hospital to continue hosting him as they pursued the case. 6 months later, Kennedy is once again at the center of another horrific killing, this time of 54-year-old Edward Maingi Ndegwa, who was also found with his neck slit. Investigators say they traced blood-stained footprints from the spot where Edward Maingi's body was discovered, leading directly to Kennedy's hospital bed. A small kitchen knife believed to be the murder weapon was also found hidden near the scene. Police allege that Kennedy attempted to cover up the killing by washing the bedsheets and slippers he was wearing at the time. But his lawyer disputes this account, questioning why police have yet to formally present his client in court, despite such serious allegations.
The DPP could not approve of the charges because they did not have sufficient evidence. The file has been thrown back to them to go and find sufficient evidence. Now, this is a man, you should see him. He's small-bodied, he's disheveled, very sickly, seemingly mentally unstable, chronically ill, suffering from at least 3 conditions, known conditions. Somehow this person was able to commit a murder and cover up the evidence so that there is not enough evidence to charge him. It's a circus. It's a circus.
As police continued their investigations, including recording statements from KNH officials, security personnel and nurses, Kennedy was briefly taken back to the hospital for a medical checkup before being returned to police custody. His lawyers faulted the arrest, arguing that police acted without sufficient evidence. He is now pushing for his client to be released on police bond to allow him access to proper medical treatment.
How such a person can be whisked away from a hospital in the middle of the night, come to be taken to a police station at 1 a.m. with nobody, when the police station is not equipped with anybody who can administer his medication. Today is Friday. He has not been arraigned in court. The earliest he'll be arraigned is Monday morning. By that point, he will have spent over 80 hours in the cold police cells without adequate medical attention.
Investigators are, however, pushing to charge Kennedy based on what they term as strong circumstantial evidence, linking him to the murders of Gilbert Kinyua and Edward Maingi, despite reports that the suspect is mentally unstable. Police maintain they have gathered sufficient evidence to prove that Kennedy was responsible for Edward Maingi's killing.
This man is not a flight risk. He has been suspected of committing crimes before at the same place, under similar circumstances, way last year in December. To this date, they went there and they found him there. He's going nowhere. He's a man who is indigent. It is not known where his family is. He has nowhere to go to.
It has now been revealed that CCTV cameras were not operational in the ward at the time Edward Maingi was killed. The same situation reported during the murder of Gilbert Kinyua. Investigators are now questioning why surveillance systems were down during both incidents and whether this could point to a possible cover-up. Serious concerns are also being raised over why a mentally unstable patient previously suspected of murder was left unguarded, and even more alarmingly, how he managed to access weapons to commit such acts within a highly secured facility. Franklin Wala, Citizen TV.
Interior Cabinet Secretary